If you work in a business partnership, conflict at some point is inevitable. I mean, wherever there are two or more humans, there are always two or more perspectives, opinions, or issues of priority. So if you find yourself in a conflict with a business partnership situation, I want to give you a tip for how to get to the root of the conflict so you can actually solve it. So this is a tip I actually got from a buddy of mine, a fellow business coach, Andy O'Brien in Texas. He said, ask yourself this question: am I mad at the other person? Am I mad at myself? Or am I mad at the situation? Because the first thing you need to do is figure out what is the actual problem that you're trying to solve. If you're mad at the other person, then it's a clue that you probably need to work on some communication, perhaps better understanding each other's disc profile, perhaps practice some reflective listening, or if your business partnership also happens to be a life partnership or spouse, then maybe even seek some professional counsel to better improve your communication and your boundary setting. If you're mad at yourself, then perhaps it's something in yourself that you want to work on, a bad behavior that you want to correct, or maybe it's something about yourself that you actually need to accept and learn to appreciate. But if you're mad at the situation, now we've got a different conversation entirely. If you're mad at the situation, now you can begin to detach emotions and have a productive conversation asking, what are we actually arguing about? Now in this conversation, there's no emotions allowed because we're mad at a situation, it's not an interpersonal conflict. So remove the emotions. There's nothing allowed that says, I feel this, or you made me do this. All that has to be shelved and get to the point of logic with what is the actual problem. Then you'll be better equipped to solve it with the emotions aside. You'll be in a better frame of mind to create a permanent solution so that you don't bump up against that conflict again. This is the way you can make sure you're solving the actual problem and not addressing the symptoms or the emotions behind the problem. Thanks for watching.